cracked like cheap glass. New said that's awful. Signs cried themselves out. Street lights choked on smoke. I kicked through burned out letters, last week's unpaid bills. Pulled my coat a little tighter, felt the world stand still. When the world goes down in slow blues, I just loosen my tie, strike a spark. Real man standing in the rubble, let a red eye glow in the dark. If chaos comes calling, I tell it, pull up a chair, you're late anyway. End of days out here on Main Street, just another Tuesday. Windows full of old mannequins, still dressed for the spring. Ash on their painted lips like they tried to sing. Car alarms click to silence, dogs lay down their bark. I cup that little flame like a prayer in the dark. When the world goes down in slow blues, I just loosen my tie, strike a spark. Real man standing in the rubble, let a red eye glow in the dark. If chaos comes calling, I tell it, pull up a chair, you're late anyway. End of days out here on Main Street, just another Tuesday. I've seen jobs go, love go, whole towns fade to gray. This is just the same old story with a louder day. So pour out the sky, let the headlines burn away. I've been living on the fault line since my second birthday. When the world goes down in slow blues, I just loosen my tie, strike a spark. Real man standing in the rubble, let a red eye glow in the dark. If chaos comes calling, I tell it, pull up a chair, you're late anyway. End of days out here on Main Street, just another Tuesday. Oh yeah. They cut the lights, took their mercy back, left me talking to the dust in the dust talk back. Cold concrete, prints Every line a compass pointing me back. Not here to be forgiven, not here to be blessed. I already died in the fire. This is what's left. Yeah, last man standing after everyone ran. Built a whole kingdom with blood on my hands. No apologies, no begging for a second chance. Strength in the shadow, respect in the silence. I never asked, never asked. He pours you wine, tells a joke that lands just right, holds the door, says your name like it's a light. Tie is straight, every gesture, every line. But the quiet in his gaze doesn't match the practice shine. You catch the flinch when someone drops a glass. You see a storm when the room just laughs. He's a porcelain gentleman, unchipped, uncracked, on the shelf to admire. But the glaze hides fingerprints, burnt edges, oh, fire. There's a soldier standing guard in his grin, and a child in the shadow of his skin. He's a porcelain gentleman, but the story's written on the back of his eyes. He knows your drink, knows the exits in the room, counts the steps from the corner to the door, smiles on cue, plays the part they all assume, holds the world like it's something he must absorb. He says I'm fine and he Laid my armor in the cedar chest, dust on the metals, blood on the rest. Names in a notebook, faded and torn, faces of brothers I carried through storms. The war is over, but the echoes stay, marching like ghosts through my quieter days. I hang up the steel, I keep what it taught me. A gentleman bows before the battle can break him. We drank in ditches, laughed in the rain, shared one cigarette for 4 kinds of pain. Swore if one fell, the others would rise. Some promises kept, some buried in skies. The war is over, but the echoes stay, marching like ghosts through my quieter days. I hang up the steel, I keep what it taught me. A gentleman bows before the battle can break him. I don't walk away because I am tired. I walk because the fields caught fire. I walk because their names burn bright. Someone must live to leave on the lights. Oh, but from wisdom. She left without a word, door sighed more than she did, screamed or trembled, then it's still. Coffee on the counter going cold. The burn tastes like goodbye, burns all the way down. Every sip says let her fly. I won't beg, I won't drown. A real man knows when to let go. Yeah, that's what I tell my pride, while the bourbon tastes like goodbye. Phone face down on the table, missed calls but none from her. Her hair tie on my nightstand, like it's asking me to hurt. The bourbon tastes like goodbye, burns all the way down. like goodbye, but the bottle's running dry. Sun's gonna cut through these blinds, catch the doubt in my eyes. Tomorrow I'll be stronger, I know, stand up straighter in this life. Tonight the bourbon tastes like goodbye.
In the morning, name on his tongue like a vow. Ice in the glass, all melted now. Street smear of color through the rim as it tilts. Tie still perfect, but his heart's been spilt. A gentleman in love is the most dangerous thing alive. Polished shoes, shaking hands, but his eyes say he won't survive. He'll burn through his heaven just to stand once by her side. A gentleman in love is the most dangerous thing alive. Bill on the table, he's read it 10 times. Phone on the counter, too scared to chime. Laughs at his shadow, reflected in chrome. How can a man look so lost in his own home? A gentleman in love is the most dangerous thing alive. Silver watch, steady tick, but his pulse runs like a knife. He'll tear up his habits, leave his good name in the fire. A gentleman in love is the most dangerous thing alive. He was raised to never raise his voice. Keep it calm, keep it clean, keep it kind, but love walks in with her wild, wild choice. Now he's praying just to lose his mind. Oh, a gentleman in love is the most dangerous thing alive. Perfect part, crooked smile on the edge of one last try. He'll trade every promise for one more look in her eyes. A gentleman in love is the most dangerous thing alive. Ash in the trail, clock blinking 3. Everyone gone, but the ghost of me stare through the glass at the neon door. Hear my own heartbeat and a bar stool creak on the floor. Between the smoke and the silence, there is truth, where the words I never said still hang on you. In the lull between my anger and my youth, between the smoke and the silence, there's truth. Warm in my chest, cold in my hands, phone on the bar, buzzing once, then it stands. Sip till the bottle looks almost kind. Trade little sips of poison for a softer state of mind. Between the whiskey and the dawn, there is peace, like the world forgets to shout, begins to ease. All the hurt that used to howl falls to a whisper, finds release. Between the whiskey and the dawn, there is peace. A gentleman lives in the spaces that others ignore. Walk right through in the pause before an answer, in the doubt before I do, in the breath before an apology, in the shake of an outstretched hand, in the choice to stay a little softer than the night demands. Oh, between the smoke and the silence, there is truth, where the mirror shows me someone I once knew. If I listen to the quiet, it pulls me through. Between the smoke and the silence, there is truth. Between the whiskey and the dawn, I make my vow to live inside those spaces. Start here, start now. then quiet means easy to break. He's counting the cuts on his knuckles and every last chance that they take. They talk like the room is their kingdom. He studies the cracks in the crown. They don't see the storm in his shoulders or how still he gets before ground pounds. Don't mistake his silence for weakness. Don't mistake his patience for surrender. When the gentleman speaks, cities listen. When he moves, the ground remembers. Yeah, they wrote him off as a whisper till his name came down like thunder. When the gentleman speaks, cities listen. When he moves, the ground remembers. He smiles, lets the chaos keep burning. He's learned what a single word costs. He walks like he's tracing old fault lines where battles were buried, not lost. They sharpen their teeth on his calmness. They push just to see if he breaks. He's marking the faces, the moments, the promises he'll never make twice. Don't mistake his silence for weakness. Don't mistake his patience for surrender. When the gentleman speaks, cities listen. When he moves, the ground remembers. Yeah, they wrote him off as a whisper till his name came down like thunder. When the gentleman speaks, cities listen. When he moves, the ground remembers.
Hung his medals on a nail, packed his name into a case, map replaced by coffee stain, sheets of songs and scribbled grace. Boots still lined up by the door, chair pulled back at 0600. Same old spine against the storm, different war he's walking you. He's a general of silence now, every note a measured vow, every gap a sharpened blade, every breath a debt he's paid. He's a gentleman of staying still, never speaking more than will. Let the edge of quiet cut where the shouting never could. Left the marches, kept the march, metronome inside his chest. Fingers fall like drilled battalions on the frets they never get. Eye on every tiny tremor, thumb in time with steady fire. He can turn a single hell tone into smoke and burning wire. He's a general of silence now, the shouting never could. He counts down 4, 3, 2. Lets the room lean in on cue. Lets the ghosts all file on through. Names he never says, but they stand beside his bed. He's a general of silence now. Every note a measured vow. Every gap a sharpened blade. Every breath a debt he's paid. He's a gentleman of staying still, never speaking more than will. Leaves his battles in the air, one precise unfinished prayer. Church bells ring at midnight for no one in the dark. Just an echo on the rafters, just a tremor in his heart. He slides into the last pew, coat collar to his chin, unscrews that silver bottle, lets the cold night pour in. He's got a flask and a prayer, and the benches all stare like they know what he's done, what he'll do. God and the gentleman, same old deal again, no question, no answer. Just blue. No question. No answer, just blue. Stained glass saints are sleeping, colors drowned in black. His shadow on their faces, like a crack they can't patch back. He mumbles half in our Father, for a name he won't recall. Takes a sip for every silence that ever filled this hall. He's got a flask and a prayer, and the benches all stare like they know what he's done, what he'll do. God and the gentleman, same old deal again, no questions, no answers, just blue. No question. Maybe mercy's in the bottle, maybe mercy's in the cup,
Maybe grace is just the courage to keep showing up. He tips his head to the altar like two old friends passing through. Keep your secrets, I'll keep mine. You keep listening, I'll keep you. I've got a flask and a prayer, and the benches still stare like they know what I've done, what I'll do. God and this gentleman, same old deal and no questions, no answers, just blue. Yeah, no questions, no answers, just blues.
Floors are chairs and spilled drinks, DJ packing up his things. Only neon on the bottles, only us and all my worries. You say you look tired, I say more than I can tell. You laugh like you know me since before I went through hell. Slow dance with a stranger who feels like home on this empty floor. Whiskey, breath and perfume cutting through the war. Let me be nobody in your arms tonight, just a heartbeat pressed to yours. One night of peace in a life of war. Your hand finds my shoulder like you've done it all your life. My scars stop screaming when you pull me closer, quiet. We don't talk about our stories, we don't trade our broken names. We just count the ceiling tiles, spin the room and trade our shame. Slow dance with a stranger who feels like home on this empty floor. Whiskey, breath and perfume cutting through the war. Let me be nobody in your arms tonight, just a heartbeat pressed to yours. One night of peace in a life of war. Keep the world outside the door. Let the past stay on the porch, yeah. If this is all we ever are, it's still worth fighting for. Slow dance with a stranger who feels like home on this empty floor. Whiskey, breath and perfume cutting through the war. Let me be nobody in your arms tonight, just a heartbeat pressed to yours. One night of peace in a life of war.
dashboard glow, eyes half asleep, empty signs, names I never knew, radio low, thinking about you. I'm driving nowhere at 3 a.m. Headlights carving up the dark again. Running from nothing I can name. Just a man and his thoughts, just a man and his thoughts on this endless, useless highway. Coffee cup, cold in my hand. Mile after mile, I reach all the same plans. All the things I never said out loud. Fill this car like a ghost of a crowd. I'm driving nowhere at 3 a.m. Headlights carving up the dark again. Running from nothing I can name. Just a man and his thoughts, just a man and his thoughts on this endless, useless highway. If I turned around, who would notice? If I disappeared into the shoulders and the ditches, speedometer staring like it knows this, that I'm lost in all the things I didn't finish. I'm driving nowhere at 3 a.m. Headlights carving up the dark again. Running from nothing I can name. Just a man and his thoughts, just a man and his thoughts on this endless, useless highway. White lines counting like sheep, dashboard glow, eyes half asleep, empty signs, names I never knew, radio low, thinking about you. I'm driving nowhere at 3 a.m. Headlights carving up the dark again. Running from nothing I can name. Just a man and his thoughts, just a man and his thoughts on this endless
useless highway. Coffee cup, cold in my hand, mile after mile, I redraw the same plans. All the things I never said out loud fill this car like a ghost of a crowd. I'm driving nowhere at 3 a.m. Headlights carving up the dark again, running from nothing I can name. Just a man and his thoughts, just a man and his thoughts on this endless, useless highway. If I turn around, who would notice? If I disappear into the shoulders and the ditches, speedometer staring like it knows this, that I'm lost in all the things I didn't finish. I'm driving nowhere at 3 a.m. Headlights carving up the dark again, running from nothing I can name. Just a man and his thoughts, just a man and his thoughts on this endless, useless highway.
Cracked concrete, coffee gone cold in his old paper cup. Same jacket, same boots, same tired street, but his eyes say he won't give up. 'Cause the city never sleeps and neither does he. Clock hands dragging, but he walks free. He don't talk much, lets his work all bleed. Blue tongue, heavy hands, that's all he needs. Yeah, the blues is his language, that's how he speaks. Blue tongue, heavy hands, 7 nights a week. Smoke curls slow from a half-burnt light. Payphone ringing, but he keeps his stride. Names in his mind, but he keeps them quiet. Every promise kept, every dead reply. 'Cause the city never sleeps and neither does he. Clock hands dragging, but he walks free. He don't talk much, lets his work all bleed. Blue tongue, heavy hands, that's all it needs. Yeah, the blues is his language, that's how
He don't talk much, lets his work all bleed. Blue tongue, heavy hands, that's all he needs. Yeah, the blues is his language, that's how he speaks. Blue tongue, heavy hand, 7 nights a week.
Chair by the window, dust in a slow parade. Coffee gone cold on the table, heartbeat keeping its own time. In the silence between the notes, I hear I'm still here. Just the sound of breathing out, the weight of all those years. No signal, no saving grace, just a man in this worn-out shed. And the quiet says enough to be here. Like a laundry, left on the line too long. Names, regrets, half-finished plans, all pass, move on. In the silence between the notes, I hear I'm still here. Just the sound now, the weight of all those years. No signal, no saving grace, just a man in this worn